Queen Margrethe II of Denmark gave her traditional New Year's Eve speech on December 31, 2023. But it was not ordinary. The Queen managed to shock her citizens. To everyone's surprise, Queen Margrethe took the opportunity to announce her upcoming abdication. In 2 weeks' time, her eldest son, Crown Prince Frederick, will become King Frederick X, and his wife, Princess Mary, will become queen. Well, today we will remember the most beautiful and unusual jewelry of the Queen of Denmark yet. Well, and you do not forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of interesting stories waiting for you. Let's start, perhaps, with the first significant piece of jewelry, the horseshoe brooch. Margrethe received the brooch as a gift from her father on the day when the new law on succession to the throne was passed, according to which children of both genders were considered as possible heirs to the throne. Prior to this, there had only been one queen in Danish history. The brooch was ordered by Frederick IX, the father of the future queen. Margrethe chose this brooch as a jewelry on the day of her confirmation as queen. Since this event was also accompanied by mourning for the deceased king, the small and elegant piece of jewelry was just perfect for the occasion. Let's move on to another brooch in the Queen's collection, the daisy. This brooch was inherited by Margrethe from her mother. She, in turn, received the brooch as a gift for her wedding from her parents. Symbolically, Margrethe wore this brooch for the first time on her wedding day, and she chose a very unusual place to wear it. Despite the fact that Margrethe often wore the daisy, she did not become its full-fledged owner until she was 60 years old. As a young woman, Margrethe chose light jewelry and limited the amount of jewelry she wore. The palmette tiara, which was part of Queen Ingrid's Swedish heritage, was one of Margrethe's favorites. This tiara belonged to Princess Louise, daughter of German Emperor Wilhelm. Her daughter Victoria married Swedish Crown Prince Gustav of Sweden in 1881, and their son Gustav Adolf has since become Queen Ingrid's father. Another favorite tiara of the Queen was the Nauset tiara, which means flowers. This is a new tiara, made in 2012, but also has a very interesting story behind its creation. The tiara was created by jeweler Nicolai Paul on the occasion of the Queen's 40th anniversary on the throne. The tiara is made of Greenlandic gold, which emphasizes the connection between Denmark and the island, and is made in the form of a wreath of flowers, which is unique for a tiara. Another feature of the tiara is that it can be taken apart and the base can be worn as an everyday piece of jewelry. The tiara is also known for being dominated by gold, rather than gemstones, although a few gemstones are present. The tiara was also accompanied by equally beautiful earrings. And I cannot fail to mention the Queen's favorite everyday brooch in the form of an anchor. She received it as a gift in 1956 when she accompanied Queen Ingrid to the christening of the ship Princess Margrethe, one of the first occasions when the heiress to the throne assumed official duties. Despite the precious stones, the anchor is simple and modern in its expression, but it is immediately eye-catching. For over 60 years, it has accompanied the Queen on summer trips and travels and has been present on many different clothes. There are also several other anchor brooches in the royal family's jewelry treasury, and altogether, they testify to the fact that sea travel is an important part of the royal activities in Denmark. Well, and how could it be without the sparkle of diamonds? One piece of jewelry that the Queen often wears on grand occasions is the diamond necklace that fits tightly around her neck. The chain contains 31 diamonds set in silver, and the jewelry is not least unusual in that the stones are still in their original frame. And the history of the necklace can be traced back to the 18th century. To accompany the necklace, Margrethe likes to wear a diamond tiara, which she inherited from her mother. The exact origin of the tiara is not established, but dates back to the mid-19th century. Despite the fact that the jewelry is not from the same set, look very organic. Of course, there is still a lot of jewelry in the Danish royal treasury, but we will return to them later. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay in touch.